Improving communication between the police and neighborhoods they serve has never been more important. But for the Dallas Police Department, community outreach programs were a big priority well before the tragic downtown ambush that happened on July 7th. In tonight's Fox Forward, Dan Godwin looks at ongoing efforts to bring cops and citizens closer together.
They go by different names: Let's Talk, Coffee with Cops, and Chief on the Beat. In the city of Dallas, all of these gatherings open up channels of communication and understanding between police officers and the people they are sworn to protect. And given all we're seeing in the news lately and feeling on a very personal level here in Dallas, building these kinds of bridges is taking on greater urgency than ever before. Great to welcome two ladies on the front lines of this effort: Dallas Police Sergeant Felicia Thornton with the DPD's Office of Community Affairs, and Dallas Police Lieutenant Sally Lanham with the Youth Outreach Unit. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
So we've got another Coffee with Cops coming up
Friday, September 2nd.
7 to 9 a.m.
Yes.
Now this is something these have been happening for the past 3 years. How do these work?
Yes, so 3 years ago, the McDonald's organization contacted us and they wanted to partner with us to do some type of community engagement. So we'll open up the restaurants. We're in 7 different locations at the same time, 3 times a year. Everybody goes to McDonald's. You can come into McDonald's between 7 and 9, and you will see citizens sitting down, talking to officers one-on-one. It's not an emergency. We're just relaxed. We have a cup of coffee, and we're having a conversation.
So getting citizens and officers together in a relaxed setting, it sounds good. Does it really have an impact? I mean, does it change things?
Yes, I think it does. It allows them to see us as humans and allows us the opportunity to just talk to them and find out what's going on. It opens up those lines of communication and then enables us, when it is a bad situation, to have that trust already built.
A couple weeks back, we had the Let's Talk Youth and Police Forum, Winspear Opera House. There was several hundred kids and some adults in the main auditorium of Winspear, but then you said, perhaps even more importantly, people break into smaller groups.
Right, we broke the kids into smaller groups based on age and gender and allowed them to talk to officers in that smaller group environment. Any question, nothing's off the table, what do you want to ask us?
Also, though, communicating the idea of how to react when you are interacting with an officer.
Well, the main thing, you want to stay calm, listen to what the officer says, don't run, don't fight, keep your hands where we can see them, and simply cooperate with the officer. But the officer has a responsibility as well. And if we don't do our part, there's repercussions for us, and there's consequences. And we talk to the kids about how to make a complaint against the officer if they're not satisfied.
Something else coming up next month: the Chief on the Beat Health and Safety Fair. These happen 7 times a year. This one at Paul Quinn College. What goes on at these?
We provide entertainment, and we also provide a lot of information.
We'll have static tables that talk about auto theft, family violence, our youth outreach programs, all the different programs we have, all the different programs Community Affairs has. It's packed with information.
We always have breakfast, we have lunch, and just a fun time.
Lieutenant Lanham, Sergeant Thornton, thanks again so much for the chat. For more information about upcoming events involving Dallas Police and the public, we've got a link at our website. Just go to fox4news.com.